Welcome to Standing Tall, Social Status. My name is Venfa Haruna Mamdam. I'll be anchoring today's program. We're going to be taking a look at some things on media space. We want to see how people have their own opinions in regards to sickle cell and what they have to say and what other people think. So we'll be going straight without taking much time. I'm starting with a video from HBO. Let me play this video for you.
Hey Fred.
Do I know you?
It's Velma from school. You cheat off me in Spanish because you think I'm Mexican.
Maybe. I have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot. My doctor says it's basically sickle cell for rich guys.
Is it called rudeness?
It is! You're like smart.
Oh wow, thank you.
Now,
Fred?
HBO. For you guys that are Game of Thrones lover, you know that HBO are the ones that sponsored that program, and it's a big company, a very big one. Now, this is a cartoon on Scooby-Doo, an episode where, for those of you that are fans with Scooby-Doo, you know there is Velma, there is Fred, there is Scooby-Doo, there is Shaggy, and there is Wilma. Now here, Fred is trying to send a message like sickle cell. They said sickle cell is a sickness for rich people, and Wilma is trying to ask him if it's rudeness. I mean, this is a big company sponsoring a little hate. So if a cartoon can pass a message like this, what do you think the audience will? What would the audience reason? Like, what would be on their mind? Like, does it mean people that have sickle cell, they are rude, arrogant? You get my point? So what I'm trying to say here is that even if you want to send a message, at least you should come to a little compromise, in the sense that just be nice. Just be nice and constructive. Because now kids are watching this program and they will think, okay, maybe let's Google sickle cell if it's something that it's truly a sarcastic way of being rude and arrogant. I mean, come on. This is cartoon for kids. They're growing, and kids are blank slate. Any small thing they eject in their head and they learn fast. So I just think this is not it. And okay, let's take the next one. This is a tweet from Amoke. She says, when people say your healing journey, I laugh, cause for it to be a journey means a destination is the goal. With a chronic illness like sickle cell, it's a healing circle because it feels like you're stuck trying to heal and be traumatized by an illness that just keeps on throwing more complications your way. With a prayer for some respite, sickle cell will have you feeling like you're constantly in a repeat class, struggling to catch up while everyone moved on, but you start over 1,000 times. Now I can relate to this tweet. There was this time that I was told that when I will be 23, sickle cell will stop. That was a lie, to be honest. I don't know if they still tell some of you that kind of thing, but it's a lie. Then it got to a point I was excited, like I can't wait to be 23. Oh my god, this sickness will stop, and I'll start doing things my mate used to do. Then it gets to a point, I'm more than 23 and one serious crisis hit me. I could remember a lady would come close to me and put her hand close to my nose so that she would just feel me breathing, thinking probably I would die. That was at 23. Then we went to another hospital. They say, I told my mother, don't worry, 24 is not going to feel anything like this. Till I was 26, I was still feeling pains, and thank God for knowing how to manage stuff like this. You'll be able to carry on. Actually, somebody said when I'm in When I get to 29 or 30, I think everything should reduce, please. I'm in my middle 30s, or probably late, but still I'm experiencing the pain. So there is this form of, once you heal, then you get another episode. It's like you're starting over again from the healing process. So I could really relate to this because it's just a continuous cycle of healing process. You get sick, and some people are even lucky, probably they get hit 2 or 3 times a year. And some people every month, some people every 2 months, some people every 3 months. And some people might be every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, it depends. But there is this healing circle that it's a process. You heal now, you get better. You want to get your life on track before you know, bam, you're down again. So I could relate to this. We'll take another tweet again from Phoenix Black. Someone can have good qualities, still hurt you in ways that are too deep to ignore. I know it's often hard to understand the fact that someone who's funny, generous, even present can still be unkind, cruel when it comes to things that matter. But it happens. This one is another form of heartbreak. Yes, you could have all the good qualities, and this encompasses in a relationship circle. And you're seeing somebody that you just felt like this person can be with you, and you just see this perfect person. But when it comes to things that matter, like your genotype, you just see how cruel the person can treat you. Well, I've never blamed anybody living out on anyone else when it comes to regards of genotype. I've had my fair share. I've seen through relationships that sometimes I just feel like hiding my genotype because you really like this person and you would like to spend the rest of your life with this person, but then person get to see you in an episode, or you just felt like, okay, because you don't look like someone that has sickle cell, they just feel like, this one is not that. Then later they see you in one of your episodes and you feel like, oh my god. Then everything just change. You just see how the person start treating you. Don't pick calls, take time, talk to you and stuff like that. Well, heartbreak is crazy, but you know what? You just move on with your life. It's simple. Things happen, and as I said, healing process. You get back on track and you get out there. You move on with your life. There's always someone for you, Sha. That's what I believe. So I'm taking another tweet again, but this one will be a long read. So often I think about the ways that we center ourselves in someone's life, making ourselves the main character in the journey and creating stories about them that have nothing to do with them. I think about how unhealthy it is that so many of us engage in it so often. Someone didn't pick your call, now think they are mad at you. Meanwhile, they are underwater trying to get their own lives together. Someone forgot to wish you a happy birthday. Now you think they no longer care about you, but they are going through all sorts of chaos. Someone had a weird tone on a call with you and you think you all got beef. Meanwhile, they might just have gotten a terrible news that day. You might be upset at someone right now because of stories you've created in your head that you haven't allowed the other person to debunk. I wonder how many good relationships and friends and connections we've ruined from the stories we've told ourselves and from our inability to use our words to say, hey, let's talk. Our lack of vulnerability, our projection, our passive aggression, what have we lost because of it? So I'm throwing this question. Mind you, we're picking this point from social media about how people think, how people express themselves online, and most of these takes are personal, what they feel personally about some certain issues. So we're picking from them, trying to share and discuss about it. So I'm going to still ask you the question: what have you lost because of all these things I've read on? What have you lost